good, y'all? What's good? This your boy DJ Doc, man. We back at it. One more again, baby. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Beautiful Struggle Show.
Yeah,
I got my main man, 50 grand and all.
Huh?
Dash motherfucking money.
You already
What's
know.
What's good, brother?
Chilling, my man. Glad to be back in the building. Beautiful Struggle Show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Locked in with my dog, DJ Doc.
For sure. So, you know, the last time we chopped it up, we really didn't get to the essence of it. You feel me?
Right.
So I think we really need to get to the essence of it. You know
Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
I talk to you quicker. I ain't gonna talk to you slick, you hear me? Now check this out. Let everybody know who you really are, where you from, what's really popping with you.
Man, look, in a nutshell, man, look. I'm about to take it there. But look, you know, born and bred, man, look. Nola baby, for real, you know what I'm saying? Charity Hospital. So I'm from that era. On some shit.
Shit, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Downtown, you know what I'm saying?
Medicaid baby, yeah.
You heard me? Look, Dash Money, look, I am who I am when you see me. Same person. Every day, all the time. Same person.
That's how you rocking?
That's how I'm rocking, man.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. What made you get into music?
Just hearing music, man. And certain artists stuck out to me. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm attracted to storytelling.
So you know, sometimes we be around it so much. Sometimes we ain't got no other choice.
Ain't no other choice. Like it become a part of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like second nature.
Yeah, it's just like when brothers hustling. You said, man, you don't have to do that. Well, man, I've been around it my whole life.
I fell into it.
Check this out though. It's just like when they say, oh man, that dope just fell in his hand. Yeah, sometimes it do because that's what you grew up around.
Right, product of your environment.
Yes, that's the true definition of it. Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, I grew up in the music too, you know what I'm saying? And I have my ups and downs, but, you know, like the old people say, my good days are bigger than my bad days. You know what I'm saying? Respect it or check it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, we didn't have setbacks. You know, we sometimes make a song and think that's the best song in the world.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? That song don't go nowhere.
Right.
But it be the one that we don't worry about.
You gotta let the people decide.
Yeah.
That'd be a hard thing to do when you're an artist. It's just second nature to automatically critique yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a self-embodied thing that it'd be hard for a lot of artists to get away from. You know what I'm saying? So like, because I done had some things, I'm like, this the one, but boom, that don't be the one, but it be something else. Somebody be like, man, no, and everybody start liking it.
And sometimes we'll find ourselves critiquing ourselves so hard, like you were saying, and we'll find, man, it ain't right, man, it don't sound good.
Right.
And like, it'll be like, you know what? Somebody gonna tell you like, hey man, you making a song for you?
Right.
Or your fans. You know what I'm saying?
Look, you told me some shit. Look, I shot some songs to you, and I was saying that you like, man, you tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I gotta take heed to what you're saying because you are outside ear. I gotta leave mine on and leave them on the dresser.
Well, guess what?
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, the same thing happened to me. One time it took me 2 years to put a mixtape out.
Right.
You know, like, man, what you doing? Man, it happens to the best of us. So just like I told it to you, it didn't separate me, you know what I'm saying?
Like they say, your own ears will set you back for years.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Real talk.
Because in reality, it's supposed to be like, if you record a song today, they want you to rest your ears. But sometimes that client or whoever you're working with want to hear a little something. So you just might just put a little extra on it. But sometimes you just need to leave it alone, man.
Right.
Just fall back from it, bro. I get it, man. As far as like working with other artists, you know, have you done a lot of that or?
Locally, I've done a few things, but like, you know, I got something with Snipe from Chopper City, you know. I got something with Snipe, got something with Ace B, Form Level No Limit, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that.
That's the little Asian dude, huh?
Yeah, man, cool cats, man. Him and Snipe, man, they some cool cats, man. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and I don't know if you know about him, but Bruno Malley from Florida. You know, he was Rick Ross' protege.
Okay.
Me and him got a few songs that we
Bruno ain't bubbling no more, huh?
Nah, he had to go sit down for a minute.
Oh,
you know, I think he just touched back, you know what I'm saying?
All
so, man, him need to re-lock in. But, you know, as far as, like, big artists buzzing, like, you know, that's my three that I had to with, you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes, man, I feel that you don't need that big artist. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, man, like, if you got that, if you really putting some good music together and you put some traction behind it,
You can make it happen.
Yeah, but at the same time, no disrespect to no artist, but I done heard some poo.
Right.
Cold poo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, they went on to put a vehicle behind that thing. That thing got traction and it took off.
And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, they used to tell me, like, when I come home from the feds, they said, man, look, it's 10% talent. 10% talent.
Everything else motion. The motion you put behind.
Man.
Everything else motion.
And sometimes I see how these artists that's real good, talented, how they feel. They say, man, my shit better than this. Man, I ain't got no motion. And I get it, bro. But then what else happens is you get gatekeep.
See, look, when it comes to gatekeeping, look, I look at it more than one way. When you say gatekeeping, everybody be like, oh, it's this group of people that. But at the end of the day, it's deeper than that. So when I look at gatekeeping, I don't look at it as gatekeeping.
What you looking at it?
I look at it as y'all used to what y'all used to. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all around. And to where y'all let everything else fall on the deaf ear. You know what I'm saying? If nobody if y'all hear Dash and Dash pop up with a song and and Dash ain't got no cosign behind him, even though the shit dope, y'all ain't gonna give it a chance.
Yeah.
But a motherfucker look at that like gatekeeping, that's not gatekeeping. You're just not in that circle. So it's more than one way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying gatekeeping is not here, it's not out there, but it is, but everything ain't considered, it doesn't fall under gatekeeping, under that umbrella.
You can look at it as
it exists.
I fuck with who I fuck with.
Right. Look, and I'm gonna speak on little situations I've been in when you won't put it under gatekeeping. It's a lot of secret and behind the scenes conversations that go on too. And if you disagree to those conversations, then that's like being in Hollywood or something. You disagree with them backdoor conversations, then now you're not gonna flourish. So I done had phone calls, you know what I'm saying, about some shit, and I'm like, nah. And look, I'm where I'm at, but look, see me, look, I've never been a dick puller. I'm not about a dick puller. I'm not about a coattail rider. I'm gonna get it my way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But look, keep this in mind. When you do it your way, even though it may take longer, the motherfuckers who already had the motion, they had it going, look, when they still stuck in that spot and you still trying to get there, they started looking at you with envy and hate because they're like, damn, that little bitch still doing it.
Yeah.
Like, how you did that? How you doing that without nothing?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? Because I'm going to find my own drive. I'm finding my own way.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you still right there. I've been down here, but
check this
still
out.
Right there.
You know what else can happen? We sitting there watching them on the gram, on TikTok. They're looking like they got it going on. But you still on there doing this, you heard me?
Yeah.
But guess what you got? You got constant motion and your money coming in.
Right.
And at the beginning, they got that money up here.
Right.
They got it up front.
Right.
But the difference with you, that's yours.
Right. Yeah.
They got to pay that back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give it what you owe.
I done had my offers on the table.
Yeah.
I left it right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything comes with something.
Well, I dealt with them offers a little bit too, when I was dealing with mugs, you know what I'm saying?
There's good ones and there's bad ones, but there's more bad ones than good ones.
Yeah. Like I said, I dealt with it a little bit when I was dealing with, with mugs, but before everything can happen, I had to go ahead and lay it on down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of signing a record deal, I had to sign a plea deal. You feel me? So that's how it goes, you know what I'm saying? But
different types of bugs.
Yeah. So sometimes I just feel like it wasn't meant for it to go, you know what I'm saying? So stuff like that really, really happens, you know what I'm saying? You want to, like I said, man, so like in future, do you looking like collaborate with somebody or?
Oh yeah, I'm always up for it, but
that's not your main focus now, huh?
Not at this point, but I have some things going on with some artists right now, but like you just said a minute ago, you really don't need.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's not a need.
You don't.
But everything has to line up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my motion got to match your motion.
Yeah.
I can't have motion and you can't, or you can't have motion and I, you know what I'm saying? So everything got to work out. We got to be on one accord to make it work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So, I know I reached out to you a couple of months ago about a little acting thing, because I got a little motion going on with the movie.
Yeah, man, I've been hearing about it.
You told me you was gonna get back with me, but what you think of it?
Man, look, I'm down with it.
All right. Because I tell a person, man, I don't want you to always think you just stuck in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, just like
I don't need to be in that.
yeah, no.
I don't need to be
You know
in
what I'm
that.
saying? You know, you gotta have multiple things going on because you don't know who might come knocking.
Right. You don't know. You don't know.
You know. So I'm gonna go back to a little bit stuff with me, like man, like when I was in that box, that other box. You feel me?
Right.
I felt that one of the biggest things about being in there is your support system. So it's like if you don't have a support system, dude, and that's just not in that box behind that wall, that's in anything. If you don't really have a support system, I feel like you dead before you start.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have a strong mind. The mind is everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a support system, your mind gotta be strong.
So that's what it happened with me when I was in there. I didn't really have a strong support system. I didn't have the support system I wanted, but I had the support system I needed because you know what I'm saying? So it
makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it made me think back to that support system in there. It made me think about what you got going on out here.
Right.
What is your support system with everything you got going on here? You know what I'm saying? Because you can have the greatest music in the world and you don't have that support. You know what I'm saying? That's from the fans and the support system of a team that can help you.
Right.
You know? Yes, we can do so much by ourselves, but what happens when you gotta write the music? You gotta record the music. You gotta mix the music.
You get
gotta shoot the
overwhelming.
video. Yes, dude.
Overwhelming.
And then after all of
It's
that,
a lot of artists dealing with that, been dealing with that, and you wonder why, he's so talented, why? They've been doing everything on their own for so long. I'm burnt out.
Yeah, I'm
burnt out. You know what I'm saying?
He burnt. Yeah.
It's a team effort, man, and a lot of things. You gotta have a team. You gotta have somebody doing this. Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not impossible to do it on your own, but it's gonna get overwhelming. You're gonna get burnt out.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you hit the gym. You work out too long. Whoo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're gonna burn out.
Yeah, you right.
Feel me? You
right, man. You right. You absolutely right, bro. So you got anything coming out recent?
Yeah, man.
Future or what?
Man, I got some things. I got some things happening, man.
So what you want? Keep it under keeps, or you?
Man, look. I need them to get ready for this EP I'm about to drop. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of it?
Tears of Karma. This volume 1, Tears of Karma, man. You dig? It's gonna be pressure. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, brother.
And I also got some other motion going with a partner of mine. You know, it's called, you know what I'm saying, Substance Over Image. So be looking for that real soon.
Okay.
And a few singles about to start dropping before the year.
Yeah, that's what's up. So basically, you know, we in the last quarter.
Yeah.
So I just feel that we need to utilize it. Because as for me, I wanted to do so much when 25 hit.
Yeah.
But I had so many obstacles between, you know, because like you said,
be right.
One thing you always told me, you said life be lifing.
Right.
So that's what I got caught up in. You know what I'm saying?
Can't duck that smoke.
No, you duck that smoke, boy. You gone.
Right.
You know, it's over with. So I just feel like this last quarter, dude, I feel like we really need to get down with some stuff, man. You know?
Single coming soon, man.
All right.
Dash Money, Tiffany Favorite. Get familiar.
Tiffany Favorite, yeah. Favorite.
However you want to put it, you know what I'm saying? Queen is in the building. You heard me?
That's what's up. Well, you know, we about to drop our first movie. You know, I've been telling everybody, it's coming. I know it's coming. But we don't have a full team to work on it. You know what I'm saying? So they got times like we working on this movie, man. I got to sneak and work on it at work. You know what I'm saying?
Get it done.
Yeah, we got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot going on, man. I got a couple of extra brothers I'm working with, man. A brother named Jason Wood.
All right.
Wade is legit. My boy RJ, he owns this little film and photography company called X Films.
All right.
Shout out to that boy, man. That boy fire, man. Y'all need him? Get with that boy, you know, photos and videos. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot going on, man. Support him, man. Support him, bro.
Support matters.
Yeah, because I just feel that a lot of us independent people, we really need to support. You know what I'm saying? And to them, a lot of them, oh, he ain't shit, he ain't this and that. Come on, man. But I found out, like, in our society, I watch them, man, they will support a out of town or somebody they don't know before they support you.
Right, facts.
So I be like,
Facts.
you gonna give the one that got all this going on, you're gonna go ahead and give him his machos, his, you know, what he got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Give the local one the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Support, bro. Support is a big thing, man.
Right.
You know, and I feel like if the locals don't support you, man, you know, we gotta go somewhere else. Cause a lot of times, a lot of stuff we had going on, we had to go like out of town.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got all the support from out of town, and then boom, it came back.
Right.
You know, I never forget. I was, I think I was telling my boy RJ about it with Ratchet. Man, Ratchet was out about 3-4 years before it took off.
Right.
You know?
Right, yeah.
You know, it really, really like that. And that's something like I told you back in the G. I said, man, listen, ain't nothing wrong with going back and recycle some music because it's old to you.
Yeah, yeah.
But the rest of the world don't know it.
Right.
You know,
I get told that so much, man. That's a real thing. It's partners I run across.
Yeah.
And I tell them to say, man, what you doing with that? You need to bring that back out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just what it is, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
as us, when it's you be like that with yourself. You feel me? You be like that with yourself.
Yeah, man.
I got to get out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take heed to your advice, man.
Yeah.
You be preaching to me, man.
Yeah, I preach to you, man, but I try to live on it myself too. But another thing, man, you know, a lot of times we go through things, we put these projects out or whatever, between the merch. You know, by the way, man, check out the merch, man. Beautiful Struggle.
Beautiful struggle, man.
You know, we got
Y'all
Beautiful
gotta tap
Struggle
in and get
merch.
laced with this, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful
We got to
struggle.
stay focused, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of merch coming, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got to support, man. Y'all support Gucci. Y'all support Balenciaga.
I'm trying to tell you, man, support your people,
support
man.
what we got going
Support your
on,
people.
man.
You heard me?
Because it's going to get rough out here, man. So we got to help each other.
Right.
But
Real talk.
one thing I wanted to tell you, man, you know, I try to, you know, put jewels out there, little positive things, man, you know what I'm saying? So when we put this merch out, this music, whatever we put out, man, I feel like we may feel that we fail.
Right.
Might sound crazy, but we ain't failed, man. Man, we just ain't won yet.
Right. As long as you
You know
still
what I'm
grinding,
saying?
still
Yeah,
ticking, pushing
man.
toward it, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Bro, shit don't stop till the casket drop.
Yeah, real talk, man.
Yeah, real talk, man. Real
Yeah,
talk.
man. You gotta try
Listen
it
there,
first.
man. Why don't you let the fans know where they can find you at?
Man, look, Instagram, the real Dash Money 504. There's DAREAL Dash Money 504. I mean 1638. Oh Lord, yeah. I'm away from the 504 right now. The real Dash Money 1638.
It's
know
cool.
what I'm saying?
It's cool.
Just, you know, tap in with me on there, you know what I'm saying? And you can YouTube, just type Dash Money, I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But there's more motion about to pop off. You heard me?
bro.
Tears of Karma on the way, hosted by DJ Doc. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. Yeah, man, we out of here. Beautiful Struggle. Holla.
I'm tapped in on everything, I'm tapped in. I keep my ear to the street, nigga, I'm tapped in. I've been in tune, seen the vultures in the room, seen the ugly way before it got ugly. I seen the few.